Yes guys, and welcome back guys for a brand new video guys on my channel guys, where I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played, Brighton Hove Albion guys, at home at Old Trafford, where we saw Manchester United suffer another loss, our 10th loss of the season. Obviously Brighton winning this game 3-1. The story of Manchester United's season simply not good enough yet again. The 13th, and we're pathetic, and it's all a step forwards and 2 steps backwards with Manchester United. Another scandalous performance, 1 shot on target all game long, and I tell you what, we deserve to lose that game. Nowhere in it. Again, the players didn't turn up yet again. I'm fuming in a couple of reasons why, and I shouldn't be really. The new normality with this team, and it's the same old with this team, but I'm pissed off with a couple of reasons why, and I'll tell you when I get to this video as well. Get locked in. We made 3 changes from last game against Southampton. Talking about the starting 11, so we started with Onana, Delete, Maguire, Euro, Mazawari, Ugarte, Mainu, Dalot, Diallo, Fernandes and Xerxes. Getting into the other reaction now, a step forwards and 2 steps backwards. We're 13th and pathetic. Another scandalous performance. The story of our season. Onana piss off in the summer. Not good enough. Embarrassing. Absolutely crap. Absolutely. What a load. Deserve to lose. Embarrassing. Players didn't turn up. Shower. Yet again, big opportunity missed. Obviously it's disappointing, annoying and frustrating, but getting into the game now, thought it was an okay start. Both teams hooking each other out early doors. Dalot caught sleeping. Pedro tries to find Welbeck. A good ball over the top, well worked, and Meta scores 1-0. 4 minutes into the game as well, which was a disgrace as well. United got to react and respond. United having a lot of possession. United shifted the ball where Dalot should have had a foul. Poor referee. Dalot found Ugarte, shot blocked. Good play by United. Fernandes never caught it. Chance wide. Brighton very narrow and organised. Midfield battle is going to be important for United. United press well. United recognise the pass and Xerxes wins a penalty. Fernandes scores for 1-1. Got to be aware of a reaction and response by Brighton. A good ball over the top by Brighton to find Mita. United get Brighton in transition. Did well. Didn't come together. Ugarte tries to find Dalot. Great intervention. Ahmad in behind but offside. Build up play by Brighton. Well defended by Dalot. Ahmad wins a free kick. Fernandes finds Maguire. Euro offside. United did well to stand up Pedro and defend it. Brighton asking for a penalty. Pedro dived. Thought the first half was alright. United had to regroup and go again. Got to do better. Had to create more. Take our chances. Had to expect a reaction response from Brighton. Had to pick up the intensity and tempo. Bring more energy and intent. Brighton tried to have a good start on the front. Ahmad has a shot. Blocked by Webster. Great ball by Fernandes to Dalot. Dalot offside. Brighton win a free kick. Pedro scores. Overturned by VAR. Fernandes wins a free kick. Puts a great ball in. Someone just needed to attack it. United trying to stretch out Brighton's defence. Played by Brighton, Matoma snakes it in for 2-1. United got to react and respond again. A good ball to find Dalot. Fernandes chance wide. Amrin makes 2 substitutions. Brighton on the counter, and Ahmad did well to win the ball back from Matoma. Brighton makes 2 substitutions. United deal with Brighton's corner. Great movement in behind by Ahmad to find Xerxes. Xerxes shot blocked. Cross comes into the box. Onana makes a mistake and Brighton score for 3-1. Xerxes did well. Wins a free kick. United need to show more authority. A good ball in behind for Ahmad corner. Amrin makes 2 substitutions. Brighton are comfortable. United need to create more. Brighton don't want to play out, want to kill this game off. United need to push on and put the pressure on. Ganato chance way wide. Should have looked for the killer pass. United win a corner. No one there to attack onto it. United need to throw everything at it. Brighton make 2 substitutions. Good play by Brighton. Rutter made a mess of it. Lacklustre again for United. 2 for us going forward. Can't find a way through it. Lacking ideas going forward. Need to get back to the drawing board. Onwards and upwards. It is what it is. We'll move on. First half was okay. Second half was awful. Overall, abysmal performance. Anyway, guys, let's get straight into today's video now. What did I make of the performance? Now, firstly, before I start today's video, I just want to say, obviously, 2 reasons why I'm going to flip now. Is because, 1, why am I seeing people coming out saying Amrin out? You're saying this about Amrin out already with, the guy's only been in the job for 2 months. What is the point of you being a Manchester United fan? And if you're not going to get behind this man, he's not had a transfer window. He's not kicked any players out. We've not gained any money anyway. We've not gained any money from any transfers that have pissed off in this month, especially as well. So for fans to sort of start getting on the back of him now is mind-blowing, because the guy's been in the job for 2 months. He needs time, he needs backing, and I mean, he's not going to be back this month, is he? You're not going to go out and splash the cash now in January. You'll be thinking, you'll be scratching your heads thinking, we've got some good players there, and we do have some good players. They're all talented players, but the thing is, they're not turning up. They're not performing. and they've got to step up to the plate. And you look at where's your leaders and where's your captain in these sort of games as well. But I'm sick and tired of people coming out saying, hammer him out. What is the point of saying this bollocks right now when you're we're trying to fucking survive relegation here, and all those idiots behind a keyboard is just keep saying hammer him out. What's the fucking point? What's a new guy going to do when he comes in? At the end of the day, they're going to do it to somebody else anyway. And at the end of the day, there's players there that have been there for a long time that need going. These players right now are a disgrace to this football club. They're not fit to wear the shirt one bit, and these players have got a weak mentality. And I'll tell you what, this mentality in this team is absolutely shocking. It's absolutely abysmal, this mentality. I always say, go in with the right mindset, go in with the right mentality in games. And then when we go 1-0 down, you know that there's still a chance to go and win that game. You get back in the game, you're 1-1. And then you go 2-1 down, you get a wake-up call because the VAR overturns it. And then you go 2-1, and then they score again for 2-1. And then you don't even chase the game down at 2-1 to go, right, we've still got a chance here to win this game. There's still plenty of time to win this game. But then when we go 3-1 down, Onana, he's another one. He can fuck off in the summer. He's made 10 mistakes while he's been at this club, and he's costed us this game as well. Individual errors have costed us this game, and he bloody cost us that game yet again. He has cost us 10 fucking mistakes while he's been at the club. He needs to piss off in the summer. I am sick and tired of that guy. And I'll tell you what, he can fuck off, you can cash in on him, and you can bring Brighton in for the rest of the season. Brighton put an absolute fucking great shift in against Arsenal last weekend. Well, 2 weekends ago. But I'll tell you what, he is an absolute embarrassment to this football club. Onana makes me nervous every single game he fucking plays, and every single time he steps on that pitch, because there's always a fucking mistake in him, and he always makes a mistake week in and week out. I am sick and tired of this fucking player in Onana. He wasted fucking 50 million quid on that, and he keeps making mistakes week in and week out, and he does it all the fucking time as well. He's always got a mistake in him. He needs to fuck off in the summer as well. I'm sick and tired of that goalkeeper in between the sticks, and that's that bloody Eric Ten Hag saying, go and get me another goalkeeper. I tell you what, that is justice for De Gea, and I'll tell you what, that is an absolute shocking performance from Manchester United as well, because that was an abysmal, shocking, awful, spineless, disgraceful, embarrassing, disgusting, diabolical and unacceptable performance by Manchester United. And I'll tell you what, these players need a wake-up call, because we're 13th and we're pathetic. And these players are an absolute joke to this club as well. They all need to fuck off, and they all need to go in the summer, because I am sick and tired of seeing this team week in and week out, putting these performances in, week in and week out. Absolutely shockingly poor to this football club. It's absolutely a disgrace. And these players need to fuck off in the summer, because I am sick and tired of these fucking players where they're going in the wrong attitude as well. And after all that good work against Arsenal, Liverpool, Southampton, all out the window, and then you fucking lose this shit team in Brighton. And I mean, I'm not going to give them any respect whatsoever, because I tell you what, they have fucking lost games, and they can lose games, and they've lost games in them as well. I don't give a shit if the draw specialists. You can go and win that game. You're at home, and you should be winning these sort of games at home as well. I don't give a shit if it's Brighton. Come on, it's Brighton. You should be beating teams like this. You're fucking at home. And these players are absolutely fucking an absolute fucking joke to this football club. And I tell you what, it's absolutely disgraceful. This attitude is it stinks. And these players need to go, because these players are not fit to wear the shirt whatsoever. And it gets to a boiling point with me, because, it's always a step forwards and 2 steps backwards. And then it's another scandalous performance yet again. And it's our story of our season. Every single time we get a win, every single time we get a win, we go and lose the next game, and it's embarrassing to this football club. And we can never get any consistency going. We can never get a string of results going, because there's always a loss in us as well. And I'm sick and tired of these players, because that was not good enough and that was embarrassing. And I tell you what, these players need a hard look at themselves, and they need a fucking reality check, because these lot are not good enough. They need to go. And yet again, didn't turn up to this game yet again, and just simply embarrassing. And yet again, another big opportunity missed. You see Tottenham losing yet again. You see West Ham losing yet again, and you go and fluff your lines yet again against Brighton. It's just not good enough. Yet again, disappointing, annoying, frustrating. But getting into the game now, thought it was an okay start by Manchester United. Both teams working each other out early doors. You know, Dalot caught sleeping. Pedro tries to find Welbeck. And then 4 minutes into the game as well, we concede a goal right away. And you're not concentrated and focusing. A good ball over the top comes in. Well worked, and Mitter scores for 1-0. And then you're thinking, right, we've got to react and respond. Actually, fair play to the players. They did all right when we went 1-0 down as well. And then, you know, I thought we were having a lot more we had a lot more possession. You know, we were shifting the ball well. I thought Dalot should have had a foul, poor refereeing. Yet again, playing with 12 men on the pitch, and Dalot found Ugarte shot blocked. And then good play by United. Fernandes never caught it. Chance wide. Brighton were very narrow and organised. The midfield battle was going to be important for United as well. And then United pressed well. United recognised the pass, and Xerxes wins a penalty. Fernandes scores for 1-1. Got to be aware of a reaction and response from Brighton. And then a good ball over the top by Brighton to find Mitter. United get Brighton in transition, did well. Didn't come together. Ugarte tries to find Dalot. Great intervention. Ahmad in behind. Offside. Good build-up play by Brighton. Did well by Dalot. Ahmad wins a free kick. Fernandes finds Maguire. Euro offside. United did well to stand up. Pedro and defended it. Brighton asking for a penalty. Pedro dived. I thought the first half was sort of alright, okay. Wasn't one of the best, but then United had to regroup and go again. Had to do better, create more chances, take our chances as well. Had to expect a reaction response from Brighton. Pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. Brighton need to have trying to have a good start on the front foot. Ahmad has a shot blocked by Webster. Great ball by Fernandes to Dalot offside. Brighton won a free kick. Pedro scores, but overturned by VAR, and that was the wake-up call to Manchester United. And then Fernandes wins a free kick, puts a great ball in. Someone just needed to attack it, and then United trying to stretch out Brighton's defence. Good play by Brighton. Matoma sneaks it in for 2-1. Absolutely abysmal defending, and then got to react and respond again. Good ball to find Dalot. Fernandes chance wide. Aaron makes 2 substitutions. Brighton on the counter. Ahmad did well to win the ball back from Matoma, went with his runner, and then Brighton make 2 substitutions. United deal with Brighton's corners. Great movement in behind by Ahmad, finds Xerxes shot blocked. A cross into the box, Onana makes a mistake and Brighton score for 3-1. He needs to go, Onana, as well after that mistake. Xerxes did well, finds a free kick. United need to show more authority and need to show more urgency. A good ball in behind for Ahmad corner. Aaron makes 2 substitutions. Brighton are comfortable. United need to create more. Brighton don't want to play out, want to kill the game off. United need to push on and put the pressure on. Garnacho chance wide. United look for the killer pass. United win a corner. No one there to attack onto it. United need to throw everything at it. Brighton make 2 substitutions. Good play by Brighton. Rutter made a mess of it. Lacklustre from United yet again. Toothless going forward, can't find a way through, lacking ideas going forward. Need to get back to the drawing board, onwards and upwards. It is what it is, we move on. Overall, in the end, it's another scandalous performance. It's always a step forwards and 2 steps backwards. It's the story of our season. Disappointing to lose again, but it's simply not good enough. No, not good enough yet again from these players yet again. Obviously, yet again, we did not turn up to this game. We didn't turn up from the get-go anyway, from start to finish. It was absolutely abysmal from start to finish. Another scandalous performance, another abysmal performance from Manchester United. I've got no words myself. It's the same old story, but with Manchester Manchester United. Always a step forward, 2 steps backwards. We want to try and get consistency going. You want to try and get a run games going. You know that you need to win games as well. Struggling at home to pick up wins as well. It's the story of our season. We always win a game and then we get unstuck and then we lose the next game because we've gone in with the wrong mentality, the wrong mindset. We don't show any team spirit or character or fight, any effort to get back into the game. One shot on target all game long, which was the penalty. Just sums up the whole game. Lacklustre again. Lack of creativity in the game, and it's just not good enough from these players. These players are simply not good enough. Yet again, another embarrassing performance from Manchester United. Another big opportunity missed yet again. Obviously deserved to lose this game yet again. Not good enough. We're 13th and we're pathetic. We're not good enough. Yet again, didn't turn up to this game. Yet again, disappointing and annoying, frustrating to lose. Yet again, another game. Come on, lads. You should be doing better than this. You're at home. You should be winning these games at home against Brighton. It's embarrassing when you lose games like this at home. And these players are absolutely pathetic. Yet again, find those players a week wages. And I wish we could get rid of all these players this month right now. These players are simply not good enough, not fit to wear the shirt right now. I'm not playing for the club right now, simply playing as individuals, and there's no real togetherness from this team. They all play as individuals. It's just simply not good enough from this Manchester United team. You get your bloody pants pulled down in a game like this as well, and they deserve to lose this game as well. What went wrong? I think a lot went wrong, again, to be honest with you. Starting with the first one, I thought poor defending. Obviously, poor defending for the first 2 goals. When that ball over the top happened, you should be trying to defend that, stop that ball coming in as well into the box. And yet again, not dealing with crosses. That's another one. Not dealing with crosses. Basics, easy. A cross comes into the box, no one's there to intervene, mitter, or to clear that ball as well. Individual errors. Onana costed us that game at 3-1. I think at 2-1 you're still in the game. At 3-1, it's game dead and buried. Game over. It's game, set and match. There was no point. There was no way of coming back. Yet again, toothless going forward. Lacking ideas going forward. Yet again, clueless going forward. Didn't know how to break them down as well. We were too passive as well in the game. Never got going in the game whatsoever. A lack of creativity. Lacklustre from start to finish. You might have your chances, but they're not even on target. One shot all game long. And it's the penalty that you score from. It's embarrassing. You're at home. You should be creating loads of chances. You should be testing that goal key. And yet again, embarrassing. No fight, no effort, no passion, no pride. Tired legs in the midfield as well. Knew exactly by playing Maina and Ugarte again in the midfield was not going to work yet again. They were knackered. We need someone like Cully Casemiro to come into the team to bring some fresh life in the midfield as well. Not concentrated and focusing in a game like this as well. Making the final ball, final pass, the killer pass and the final third. Shooting from distance, not getting a shot on target as well. Taking extra pass, you never know at the end of the day. No motivation, no commitment, no willingness from the players. Simply again did not turn up to this game. Couldn't do the basics. Couldn't win our second balls, our 50-50s, duels and 1v1. Maybe we did in spells, but again though, got bullied, got absolutely outplayed by Brighton as well. Making mistakes in and out of possession as well. Sloppy passing as well sometimes. Giving it away far too easily. And also at times a lack of communication let us down. A lot went wrong. We need to address these problems thick and fast. We need to resolve these issues thick and fast in a short amount of space of time. We need wins on the board. I'm struggling, man. It's not good enough yet. Again, who is to blame that you'll get out there blaming Ruben Amorim on this game? He puts his attacking players out, do the best that they can do to change the game. At the end of the day, the players didn't really make an impact coming off the bench, did they? So you can't blame Ruben Amorim for that. Maybe yes, he should have maybe brought on Eric. In my opinion, I think he should have brought on Christian Eric to try and create something as well. He did that the other night on Thursday night as well. I'm not saying that's Ruben Amorim's fault, but I think he'll sort of learn on the spot as well. I don't think that was his fault that we lost that game. Maybe some of it, not all of it, I don't think, because I don't think these players are not good enough. A lot of people don't realise that these players ain't good enough. These players have outlasted a couple of managers gone as well. Not naming names, we know who should be going right now. Players are simply not good enough, giving it everything. Not fit to wear the shirt, simply got to go in the summer. But I'm blaming this on the players because I think the players are simply not good enough. Wrong mentality, wrong mindset, not fit to wear the shirt. It's not good enough. These players should be doing better. Never mind about looking at Ruben Amorim. How about start looking at the players? And they should be starting to take some accountability and some responsibility in some of these games. Because Ruben Amorim's come in with new ideas, trying to say you virus in this relegation battle. But at the end of the day, the guy's been in 2 months. He needs time. He needs back. He's barely had a transfer window yet. We'll be planning with him for the summer. So what's the point of getting rid of him now and bringing in somebody else? It's mind-blowing. It's ridiculous. Fans out there need to get that out of their heads because that ain't going to happen anyway. They're going to plan with Ruben Amorim. I think he's a great coach. We've got the right coach, but these players are simply not good enough. We know who needs to go in the summer. They need to go in the summer because these players are simply not good enough. Not fit to wear the shirt. Not playing for the club right now. They don't care. All they care about is picking up a wage week in and week out. They don't perform week in and week out. They don't turn up. It's the story of our season as well. Never mind about blaming Ruben Amorim. this is the reality now. Look at those players on that pitch. And you tell me, are those players showing that fight on the pitch? Are they showing that team spirit? Are they showing that character on the pitch? Are they showing that effort on the pitch? You tell me, did they do that in that game? No, they didn't. So you can tell right away that that is on the players, not the manager. The manager's trying to do his best to get a result out of a game. But when you've got heads at the back, and not bad between mistake week in and week out as well. He needs to go in the summer. You can't rely on these players because they're just going to make mistakes week in and week out. You pay these players the big buck and they keep making mistakes, and it's not good enough. These players have got to go. Got to go in the summer. They're not good enough. We've got another big game against Fulham away from home on next Sunday night. How do we turn it around thick and fast? I think, look, at the end of the day, I think those players need to look at themselves in the mirror and they need a reality check. I think can't feel sorry for themselves. I think they can only feel sorry for themselves for about a minute, because at the end of the day, they've got another game on Thursday night, so they're going to have to dust themselves up, go again on Thursday, put better performances on Thursday, get through Thursday, hopefully win that game on Thursday, and then it's all about the preparation for Fulham. I think it's going to be another tough game against Fulham. Fulham got a great manager, got some great players. They know what they're doing. It's not going to be an easy game. I think we're in for a tough game against Fulham. Inconsistent of late. Sometimes themselves are a bit like us as well. It's a big game. It's a mid-table clash. We need to win this game against Fulham without a doubt. It's a big game. Both teams will want to win. At the end of the day, it's going to be a tough game against Fulham. We know that we're going to have to. It needs to be a perfect performance. We're going to have to be perfect for a full 90 minutes. We need to perform well, play well, hope for the best, the right mindset, the right mentality, and go and win this game against Fulham, because I think we're in for a tough game. It's not going to be an easy game against Fulham because they're at home. Maybe the last couple of times we have won there, and hopefully maybe it might be a blessing in disguise. Go away from home and win this game. We need to win this game against Fulham. It's going to be a must win. We're going to have to pick up the 3 points as well. It's a big game. It'll be a tough test. We're going to have to go there, ruin it, spoil the party, beat Fulham. Yeah, again, try hopefully do the double on them as well. Who is my man of the match? Was the worst player on the pitch. If I want to be honest, I thought Onana, rubbish, costed us the third goal, to be honest. Absolute dross. Onana yet again conceded another 3 goals. De Ligt, Maguire, Yoro. I thought they were okay in spells in the first half, but in the second half they were shockingly bad. Poor defending for the first 2 goals as well. Not good enough at the back. Mazraoui didn't have a great game. Dalla, not good enough again. I thought Ugarte, Mainoo were knackered, were tired. Diallo, I thought he tried. Fernandes, not good enough as well. And Xerxes, thought he tried as well. I think Diallo and Xerxes were the only ones that tried in that game. All the others around them never turned up. Them 2 would be man of the match if there was a man of the match. It'd have to be them 2, because I thought them 2 tried. How do we beat Fulham now? So we've got Fulham next in our next game now on Sunday night. Look, I think we're in for a big game yet again against Fulham. A tough game against Fulham. We're playing away from home. It's a must win. We've got to win this game against Fulham. Obviously, Fulham will want to win this game as well. It's a big game. Obviously, Fulham will want to win. So both teams will want to win. Fulham's not going to be an easy game for full 90 minutes. We know that we're going to have to play well, perform well. Hopefully we beat Rangers on Thursday night and get that win out of the way with, and then hopefully have some sort of confidence going into this game against Fulham. So not an easy game against Fulham. I think Fulham are a great team, got a great manager, got lots of quality on the pitch, got some good players, and yeah, not an easy game yet again against Fulham. We've been there the last couple of years and won, so hopefully we can go there and win. So hopefully the players have dust themselves off, got the win that they got on Thursday night against Rangers, and then hopefully take that confidence against Fulham. So won't be an easy game. I think Fulham are a good team on the day, and when they turn up, they're a good team. So I mean, United, we know what we need to do. I think we know that we're going to have to play well, perform well. We need to perform better, much better as well in a game like this against Fulham. So not an easy fixture against Fulham. I think we're going to be in for a long 90 minutes here. So we're going to have to go out there with the right mindset, the right mentality. It's going to be competitive end to end. Both teams will have the chances. It's all about you have to be clinical and take your chances when you can do as well. You will get your moments and opportunities, and it's all about when you take them as well. You've got to be clinical in front of goal. So yeah, not an easy game against Fulham, and I think Fulham's going to be a tough game, and be paper over the cracks if we win this game, and it'll be a blessing in disguise if we win this game as well against Fulham. So a tough game. It's going to be a tough challenge. We're going to have to accept that challenge. We're going to have to go there, ruin it and spoil the party at Fulham. So it's not going to be an easy fixture. So we're going to have to be ready ourselves. We're going to have to sort of recover well on Friday, train well on Saturday, and then be ready for Sunday night. So we're going to have to play well for a full 90 minutes. And we need to get back to winning ways as soon as we can do, and then hopefully have a bit of confidence going into this game against Fulham on Sunday night as well. So because I think this will be a tough game against Fulham, so they're a good team on the day, and we have to be ready for this on Sunday night as well. Marco Silva's style of play is characterised by attacking possession-based approach. He often uses a 4-2-3-1 formation with 4 attackers and a double pivot in midfield. His teams are known for their compact midfield, block and fullbacks who get forward. Silva's teams also tend to play with fullbacks who get forward to create chances. Formation: Silva's teams often play with a 4-2-3-1 formation with 4 attackers and a double pivot in the midfield. The fullbacks are encouraged to get forward and create chances. The back line is organised and compact with defenders applying pressure on the opposition. Fullbacks are encouraged to get forward, creating chances for the attackers. Out of possession, Silva's teams defend as a compact unit in the midfield, forcing the opposition to play outside. The back line shuffles across to apply pressure on the opposition. In possession, Silva's teams play attacking-minded, possession-based style. Movement: the wingers are positioned inside when defending and can quickly link up with the forwards to create an overload. The centre-backs aggressively follow the opposition and the full-backs cover a long distance to apply pressure. After winning the ball, the team tries to play counter-attacks quickly. Tactics: Silva's teams are known for being well-structured and compact, both in defence and attack. Silva's teams are known for being able to draw opponents in and force them to give them the ball away. Silva's teams are known to take some risks and not being afraid to play passes rather than go back to rebuild. But I think the well-coached, well-drilled, attacking-minded, possession-based football, they'll be expansive, but I think they're inconsistent. They have a skillful technical side. They'll be pragmatic. Wingers like to cut back inside. They'll get in the wide areas. They'll keep it tight and compact defensively. Could be there for the taking. They'll make mistakes. It'll be their FA Cup final. They'll want to cause an upset. They'll give it everything that they've got. They'll play with the high line, aggressive, ruthless. Get between the lines. They'll put the pressure onto us. When they don't have possession, they'll be very good on set pieces as well. And when they'll work hard to win the ball back. Very physical, very direct. Bring the energy. High intensity, high tempo, intent. They'll bring courage, conviction, exploit and expose the spaces high up the pitch. They'll be relentless and sustain their attacks. Look to be strong and be brave and take risks. We've got defend properly. Defensively, need to be organised, keep it tight and compact. Defensively, frustrate them. Need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo, play with energy. Create your chances, take your chances, be clinical, get the crosses into the box, drive around possession, be brave, take risks. Set pieces could come into play, need to play with width, get between the lines, got to close them down. Don't let the wingers cut back inside. Don't let them back in the game. Don't let them back in the game. Don't leave any spaces open. They'll show incredible team spirit, capture and fight. Got to do the basics right. Game management, decision making will be vital. Got to get tight and get a shot off, sustain your attacks, do your basics, win your 50-50s, win your second balls, win your duels, put them on the back foot, keep possession. Full-backs have got to be effective, force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure. Don't let the wingers cut back inside, don't afford to make mistakes, make the run from behind, don't get balled out of position, be explosive, keep Kearney, Pereira, Lucic, Sessegnon, Smith-Rowe, Jimenez, Muniz, Traore, Vinicius, and he won't be quiet. Into the goals now. First goal, Xerxes wins a penalty. Fernandes steps up and scores for 1-1. Getting into the stats now. Possession for Man United, it was 52%, and for Brighton it was 48%. Goals for Man United, it was 1, and for Brighton it was 3. Total shots for Man United, it was 10, and for Brighton it was 6. Shots on target for Man United, it was 1, and for Brighton it was 3. Shot accuracy for Man United, it was 10%, and for Brighton it was 50%. Shots inside the box for Man United, it was 9, and for Brighton it was 4. Shots outside the box for Man United, it was 1, and for Brighton it was 2. Total passes for Man United, it was 463 passes. For Brighton it was 437 passes. The pass accuracy for Man United, it was 82%, and for Brighton it was 81%. Into the substitutions now. Ugarte went off with Koyula. Talk about Manmal's performance. Carlos Balbade, Yassin Ayari had the better of the midfield battle. Got booked shortly before he was substituted after the hour. Mainly went off with Garnacho. Talk about Kirby's performance. A brighter and more urgent performance than his midweek struggles against Southampton. Failed to increase his performance level beyond half time. Maswari went off at Anthony. Talking about Lazar's performance. Struggled against the classic Cameroon Matoma and could not keep up with him when he crossed for Mitter, scored, and then when Matoma scored. Xerxes went off a Hoyland. Talking about Joshua's performance. Continued his crowd pleasing form off the bench as a starter. pressing effectively and winning the penalty when Balbay grabbed him. Next up, we've got Fulham. Fulham are 10th in the league. Look, this is going to be a big game for both teams, I reckon. Like I said before, this will be a must-win game for Manchester United. Both teams will want to win this as well. 3 points are up for grabs and we've got to get the 3 points here. It's a big game for both teams. As much as Fulham want to win this game, United have got to win this game as well. Over the last couple of years, we've won there at Fulham as well. A tough base to go. Not an easy fixture yet again against Fulham. It's going to be tough. Ruben Amorim will want them to get back to winning ways on Thursday night against Rangers. Want to put it right on Thursday first and hopefully go in with some confidence, and then you'll be looking to try and build on it if they can do as well, if they can try to be consistent enough as well. It's going to be a tough game against Fulham. Fulham are a great team on the day. They've got a great manager, got some great players, got lots of quality as well on the pitch as well. They can hurt us, they can cause us problems as well. We're going to be in for a big game here against Fulham. We know that we're going to have to play better, we're going to have to perform better. Players have got to turn up to this game as well. It's not going to be an easy game against Fulham. Fulham, they can beat us as well. They've got a good chance. They're at home themselves. Be their FA Cup final. They'll want to cause an upset. They'll give it everything that they've got themselves. United play on Thursday. Hopefully we get the win on Thursday, get that game out of the way with on Thursday. Then we have to recover well on Friday and then train well on Saturday, and then hopefully with the right mindset, the right mentality, prepare well for that game against Fulham and get ready for Sunday night against Fulham. It's not going to be an easy game for Manchester United. We have to be ready without a doubt. It's not going to be an easy fixture. We have to lock ourselves in because I think this could be a long 90 minutes for Manchester United. But what Fulham are going to bring, I think they're a good team on the day. Look to get at United as well. United, stay concentrated and stay focused at all times. We've got the players to do it. We've got the talent to do it. We've got the quality to beat them as well. But this Fulham team, they're well coached, they're well drilled. They're a very attacking-minded, possession-based football that they'll bring, be pragmatic themselves. It'll be a competitive game, end-to-end game. And over the midfield is going to be important. Win our duels, win our 50-50, like 1v1s as well. So we're going to have to win over that midfield as much as we can do. Can we control this game? Can we dominate this game? The questions you've got to ask as well. It's going to be a tough game against Fulham without a doubt. It's going to be an easy game against Fulham. We know that we're going to have to defend properly, and defensively need to be organised. Keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrate them. Can we be aggressive, ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, bring high tempo, player of energy as well? We have to try and maintain that for 90 minutes as well. We have to be able to get that first crucial goal as soon as we can. You have to be aware of a reaction and a response from that. Defend properly as well in a game like this, and you're going to have to concentrate and focus for a full 90 minutes here when you get possession, but we're going to have to be able to take those chances as well. Bring more creativity as well into this game as well, which we need in a game like this against Fulham as well. We know that this is not going to be an easy fixture against Fulham. They're a great team on the day. They'll turn up themselves. We've got to turn up to this game. We need to play to Amorim's method, play to our rules and play to his principle, find our foundation as well. Energetic, attacking minded. We know that we've got the quality to beat them as well. It's a must win for Manchester United. We have to win this game without a doubt. It's a tough task as well. You can't draw or lose this game as well. It's only but a win here against Fulham. We need a professional, disciplined and strong performance. We know that we're going to have to play well for a full 90 minutes here. But like I just said then, we're going to have to do our basics right. Win your midfield battle as well. Win the 50-50s, win your second ball. Win your duels, win your 1v1s, break up the play as well. We know that we can hurt them. We've got the players to do it as well. We can cause them problems. The right balls in the right channels as well. When we get the ball, put them under pressure as well. Press onto them as well. We need to commit the man forward. Press onto Fulham as much as we can do as well. Put them under pressure and force them to make mistakes. Got to play with courage, intent, conviction, purpose, and we've got to turn up. Got to show the fight, the passion, the pride, play for the badge, play for the club. The team spirit, character, determination, commitment, desire, willingness, and work ethic as well. Fulham have played 22 games and lost 5. Lost to Man United 1-0, Man City 3-2, Villa 3-1, Wolves 4-1, and West Ham 3-2. There's a chance for Manchester United to do the double on Fulham as well. Fulham have lost 5 games, 2 at home and 3 away. Fulham have scored 1.5 goals per game, and Fulham have conceded 1.4 goals per game. The players to look out for is Leno, Bassi, Anderson, Kunenka, Castagne, Diop, Robinson, Reed, Wilson, Kearney, Burge, Pereira, Lucic, King, Sessegnon, Smith-Rowe, Jimenez, Munich, Traore, Vinicius and Iwobi. If you guys enjoyed another video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to know, and I'll see you guys in a video in the next couple of days, and peace.